Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today we're going to be looking at the new 1.1 patch that just released for Hearts of Iron 4 today. They call it the Redball Express patch. So we're just going to go over the patch notes. I've tried the beta, the 1.1 beta. This is the actual patch. So when we keep playing our Hearts of Iron games, this is what's going to be in the game. So that's pretty nice. They've included some nice changes. We won't go over all the patch notes, just things that I found pretty important. You know, some of the big ones. So first off, some of these features, it's not possible to set a command group to execute orders in different manners, carefully balanced and rushed. You were able to do this in Hearts of Iron 3 with different quote stances. You can send your troops, you could set your troops to have like a careful stance, so they'll only play defensively. You can have them as a balanced kind of army where they'll take opportunities where they see it. And then you can actually have a blitzkrieg stance, which is they will risk encirclement and destruction in order to encircle and destroy the enemy. So they'll be pretty aggressive in this stance here. Balanced is nice. Careful is a little more defensive, right? They won't take any risks. Let's see. They added an achievements indicator in game to tell you if you can get achievements or not. Not a huge deal. Now you can set from scratch an empty division template by selecting new in the designer dropdown. Before, if you wanted to create a template, you had to duplicate a template, and it could cost quite a bit of land experience to make a division the way you wanted it. So now you can actually just from the ground up build a new division, design it the way you want. You don't have to spend so many points trying to replace this battalion or that battalion. So that's kind of nice. Probably the largest majority of changes here in this patch have been to the AI. They tweaked the deployment AI to not get crippled when their armies are taking damage. Air mission AI is better prioritizing the most important regions instead of getting stuck in local optima of groups of regions. So they'll prioritize like core provinces, things like that, provinces with high industrial capacity versus say, Africa or something like that. Depending on what country you are, right? For assigning air missions, the AI will supposedly handle that better. Let's see. The AI doesn't use motorized as much. Let's see. Added scriptable AI strategy to tweak factory assignment to equipment types and significantly boosted fighter production. That's weird because already the AI produces a lot of fighters. I'm not entirely sure what that one means. AI production balance for infantry equipment. I guess they'll try and produce infantry equipment a little more balanced now. Let's see. So tweak to guarantee desire to go down. The more enemies a country has should keep allies from going crazy while in wars from going guaranteed crazy. So this is a big change because this is a problem that I've definitely found annoying, I would say, is when your country, right, and the war is going on either between the allies, the Axis, the Comintern. Whenever you fabricated on somebody, they would always guarantee that country, and it was super annoying. Hopefully this will help out a little bit. Let's see here. Made AI capable of determining if the template was created by them or not. Germany should no longer replace their divisions with templates from Austria. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I know that some people were complaining about that. Germany would use Austrian divisions, and obviously Austria did not have the military technological capacity of Germany, and so their divisions would be crap. So hopefully that'll be fixed. Let's see. Tied countries' naval base IC fraction to their naval AI focus, primarily meaning Germany will not be building as many of them, at least initially. So Germany, I guess, was building too many dockyards, right? When they needed to focus on land combat and military factories. So hopefully that'll help out a little bit. Let's see. The AI now launches naval invasions against the same enemy area at the same time rather than separately. Before, like say the UK and the US would invade Japan at different moments. Hopefully now they'll invade at the same time, make that more realistic, I guess you would say, more human-like. I guess a human would do something like that. Having a common enemy will now make AI very accepting of granting and accepting military access as long as both are democracies. That's interesting. Neutral countries now consider guarantees when deciding on which faction it would rather join. That's pretty cool. AI is now checking properly if having a common enemy when looking and asking for military access. Okay. Soviets in Germany should no longer bail from the unholy alliance as soon as they can. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so hopefully that'll mean that Germany and the Soviet Union will stay friends if it works out in their favor for them to do so, hopefully. Let's see here. Made a non-core states count as half compared to core states when deciding a number of units for area defense. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Added women in aviation to historical focus list for the Soviets. Claims in the Baltic up in the historical focus list for the Soviets. I have not played the USSR yet. I think we might be doing a campaign of that pretty soon. So that's some interesting changes to the Soviets. The AI should be better at multi-front wars. They've had a problem with this, especially Germany, right? Germany would keep like 100 divisions on the Soviet front when they'd be at war with the Western powers, and so the Western powers would stomp all over Germany, and then it would be too late. So hopefully this will clear things up a little bit. Let's see. AI should now respond to naval invasions with naval bombers. Okay, that sucks, but I guess that's what's going to be. Made sure fascist majors are much more likely to go to war economy. Very nice. Polish AI will no longer randomly change its ideology by picking ministers. I did not know that was a problem. AI should no longer use garrison divisions as infantry. Okay. Change trigger condition for UK-focused Benelux intervention to require a bit more fascist communist support, preventing the AI from taking it immediately. Okay. I have also not seen that as a problem, but who knows? Let's see here. Let's see. Tweaked AI down. Priority of non-war or dangerous fronts, right? So they'll focus on more dangerous fronts than non-dangerous fronts. I have seen that as a problem, or at least it was. AI will no longer guarantee against leaders of other naughty factions like the Soviets if there is a much worse faction around doing bad stuff. Okay, so the AI will no longer oppose for say the Soviets from expanding if the Axis is a much larger problem. Okay, because a lot of the times what I've seen is that the Allies will go to war with the Comintern, or the Comintern will attack the Allies, and it's a huge bad deal. Let's see here. Let's see. AI can now feed puppets. Liberated change government countries with states and peace conferences, giving much saner outcomes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Germany 1939 order of battle now lists the good armor template last, so AI will prefer it. Okay, I don't really know what that means. Let's see here. Anything else that's huge? AI now avoids putting nations at a very small bottleneck borders as main enemy. That's nice. Germany would have that problem with, say, Yugoslavia quite often. Countries at war no longer automatically assuming war will happen with non-neutral neighbors, like Germany putting everyone against the Soviet thing, right? So yeah, that was a huge problem, I would say. Let's see. Germany no longer goes justification crazy on South America. That's a pretty nice one. That's been a problem. I did some funny fascist Mexico games, and actually I had this problem right here. It was a really weird outcome. Let's see here. AI should no longer ping pong between trade laws. Okay. US AI is no longer a lot more hesitant to join factions due to threat. Okay. Okay. Will now prioritize better economic laws a lot more. That's nice. Okay, so things for the user interface. I've noticed these are pretty interesting changes. So first off, the division designer difference indicators now have tooltips showing how much. So that's nice. I don't know if I immediately recognized this problem or this was a problem. Okay. Added open airbase button to the air mission entry. This is pretty nice. Usually if you had an air wing attached to an area, you couldn't immediately open the airbase to find out where they were stationed, right? So now you can do that. So that's pretty useful. Now shift plus click on the category in the production will make visible only that category. That's nice. I guess that's a quick way to sort out your production view. Let's see here. Added buttons for air wing limit to make easier to adjust values in big steps. That's pretty nice. Naval commander can be assigned when the fleet is not in port. This was something that people were asking for. Now we're going to see Navy commanders, teleporting all over the place, but I guess it is a nice change compared to being historical and realistic. So that's pretty nice. You can now merge fleets that are not in the same location. The merging fleet will then travel to its merge target and then merge with it, just like Stellaris. So that's pretty nice to know. That's going to make things a lot easier. Division template window has now better tooltips for equipment, manpower, and training time. Oh my god, that's a mouthful. Okay. Clarified the no trading while fighting tooltip. Yellow highlighted deployment date for units. That's pretty nice. Anything else that's huge here? It looks like they changed the logistics screen. They removed the useless decimals, right? And then logistics screen now will show 1 decimal 1 over 1,000, right? So like 1.1 thousand, 1.2 thousand, it's only 1 decimal point over. Let's see here. A lot of bug fixes. I will not go through these. It's a pretty big list. So I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for you guys so you can check out those bug fixes here. Database and balance. Not a lot that's interesting here. Oh, this one's kind of big. Added English cores to French cores when the Anglo-French Union happens. So that's kind of nice. Let's see here. Not anything else that's huge. Lowered time for demand Balearic Isles for Italy. That's pretty interesting. Huh. Anything else? Added a general to Ireland. Okay. Stability and performance. Excuse me. Optimizations for air interface and map mode. Excuse me. That's pretty nice. There was a significant problem with performance in the late game, so hopefully they've done some better stuff there. Optimization for releasing countries. That's pretty cool. There was a lot of crash to desktops about the user interface and stuff like that. So it's nice that we've gotten some of those fixed. Improved performance a lot when viewing a lot of unit icons in combat. This was a huge issue, actually. You would have these massive battles, especially on the Eastern Front. And when there's a lot of the unit icons that show organization and strength, it was incredibly laggy sometimes. It would be awful. So it's nice that they fixed that. And that's about it. Those are all the big patch notes that I can see. Hopefully they did fix performance. It's actually kind of interesting they didn't put it in here. I thought they did optimize it a little better. I noticed it in the patch. It wasn't a huge difference, but it was, it was better. Let's see. So hopefully the performance is better. Anything else from multiplayer? I haven't played with multiplayer much, so we'll have to see where that goes. But yeah, those are the patch notes. We will be playing with Redball Express from now on in our campaigns. So hopefully I'll start up a new campaign pretty soon, or we'll continue on with the current one that we're doing for Italy. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.